Welcome to the Geek Easy. Sit back, grab a libation of your choice, and relax, 'cause it's time to do some geek stuff in the Geek Easy. Welcome to the Geek Easy, fellow geeks. Grab a beverage of your choice, because today we will be reviewing a book called Survival, published by Dark Horse Comics, written by Sean Lewis, illustrated by Brandon Everett, Bryndon Everett. And this is really good. It takes place here in Alaska. So I wasn't sure whether it was going to be any good, because I read that 2020XX, which is supposed to take place up here, and it sucked. But this one, let's get down to it. It starts out like this. It's Talkeetna, Alaska. KTNA 88.9 FM, the morning edition. And it's day 1, day 2, day 3. It's talking about some events going on in Chetna with the Russians and all that stuff. And sounds like a reactor was attacked or melted down, something like that. And there's these planes leaving and all that. And then you get to, first picture is a couple of kids coming across a plane in Talkeetna. It's crashed. And of course, curiosity comes over them, as kids are allowed to happen. And they go and start to check this plane. And the boy is all excited. The girl is kind of nervous. And they come across this dude. And he's talking about wolves and attacks them. Then you get to this group of people. The person narrating it is the woman in the back seat. Her name is Emma Reed. She is in ROTC at the University of Alaska. Now, the main branch is here in Anchorage. There's one in Anchorage, Fairbanks, and then some other campuses around the state. And it's her and her 3 friends. And so they're going out to Talkeetna to visit her father, who was an ex-Green Ranger, and they've got this little encampment out in about 100 miles out from Talkeetna, where he and a bunch of other ex-Green Beret types, mercenary survivalist types, have gotten together to talk business, and like a couple of them are trying to get her father to go help fight someplace down in Central America, saying, "Oh, we're not like Blackwater," and all this stuff. And so, boom, she gets there, and she grew up with this father out in kind of off the grid, learning how to live out like this, as opposed to doing stuff that normal kids did. Her and her brother and family, and so the young girl, she didn't get attacked, but she's freaking out. She's coming back into town, to meet the family the next morning, and then someone starts shooting at them. And this is a horror story, because it turns out that some of the people they came across at the plane, they're describing as vampires. And so this is a really good book. It just kind of grabs you right at the beginning for saying, "Hey, look, this is what's going on. There's this thing going on in Chechnya, and there's a nuclear explosion, and then you come across these people, and you're wondering what the connection is, because it sounds like the plane came from over in that area, and what caused these people, the people on the plane, to be like they are, and how are these survivalist people, these mercenaries, not ex special forces people, going to deal with it. And it just kind of grabs your attention and goes. It's very well paced. Sean Lewis did a really good job, and the art by Brandon is really good. It's, it gets things, it's really well done. And I cannot, I'm glad I grabbed it. It's one of those, it was a blind buy, and you can't, you don't know how it's going to be when you pick it up. But it was horror. It takes place up here. And I'm impressed. I'm going to give it a 4.0 out of 5 and say pick it up, because it was a damn good book. Anyway, let me know in the comments below what you thought of it, if you read it. And subscribe. Most of all, enjoy your comics.